Hey folks, Vic here. It is Monday, September 13th, 2021 here in the Northern Hemisphere. And we had several scalp trades set up today, so I thought I'd just make a short video to show you how we sniff out these trades. Like, our trading is almost purely technically based, okay? So longer term fundamentals don't play into our trades at all. Yeah, certainly we watch red flag news and that, but not long-term fundamentals. Like, you could have very bullish fundamentals for a particular currency pair. However, you can still get lots of great scalp trades to the short side. You could even have bullish technicals going on and take a counter trend trade short as a scalp, right? Whether you do or not, that's going to depend on your trading plan, right? For all of these examples that you're going to see, and for all the trades that we take, once you're in a trade, everything boils down to trade management. And there's no one way to manage a trade. Different traders have different preferences, different risk tolerances, all that kind of thing. What you need to do is decide on how you want to manage your trades and be consistent. Okay? What I want to do here is, just simply show you how we use higher levels of support resistance together with a pattern to get into a trade. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. And yeah, let's go take a look. Okay, so let's have a look. This is the British pound Japanese yen pair. We'll have a look at what was going on coming into the day. We had this bearish pin bar reversal on Friday where we took out all these highs and so on. So if we go down to our 4-hour chart, what we do is we keep an eye on not just the daily levels, but these red lines here, which is the 4-hour level. And we just want to see, how does price react around it? And we had it, this was consumed here and was consumed here, but it was still a strong level. All we do is watch it. Like, we don't know what's going to happen when price gets here. We don't try to guess. We let price show us. And that's where we use our entry time frame, our 15-minute chart. And here's that same red line, that 4-hour chart. And this price action in here is what we call a swing break / rotation, because of the orientation of the highs and the lows and the closing prices. Okay, we referenced those levels, and this became a good sell right here, came down, and this pair got up more than a 1-to-1 reward risk. So yeah, and the deal is here is that you want to then do something about this trade. Don't sit there and watch it. We always have to actively manage when we're scalping, especially because things move in a hurry. So either take some profit here at 1-to-1 and move your stop so you can't lose, or at least you move your stop to break even, or there's just a variety of ways to manage a trade. But the point is that when you manage your trade, you can certainly manage the risk right out of these trades here so that you don't lose money on them. And that's what we really encourage people to do. So so that was that one there. And for the entry, you can just enter back at this 4-hour level. Some people prefer to use a Fibonacci number. The point is we use these higher level support resistance levels, these higher time frame support resistance levels to key off of for looking for a trade setup. Okay, we like to normally see a 2-to-1 reward risk if we can get that, at least that. So yeah, that was that one. Let me show you one on the New Zealand US dollar pair. New Zealand US dollar pair. This is actually one of our members picked this one up. And again, so on our daily chart, we had this candle action up here. We had a pin bar reversal, but it was on the way down here. They're not as if you like to see them go up and then candle action. Like here, we see an inside candle after a huge rally up to resistance. Well, when we see that, that's a good sign that price is going to reverse, and which is what it did there. That was last week on the 7th. So in any event, we go to our 4-hour chart today and we go, okay, well, what's happening on the smaller time frame? Well, we had this rally up and it comes back down to this level. This is a 4-hour level. What are we going to do here? And this is a daily level up here. Well, let's have a look at the candle action. So coming into the day, we had this bullish candle here, right? And if we go down to our entry time frame, we had another one of these setups where you reference the closing and the highs, lows, and the closing prices. And this is another swing break rotation in here with the buy back into here. And, we didn't have any news today. Like, look at this. If you look at this, this is just chop up and down, up and down. So it's kind of tough to get anything going on this. However, it was still a decent trade because there was a buy down here, and we are scalping. We're not going for hundreds of pips on these things. So this was another move up into the daily level. See how it hit that daily level? Look at the reaction. And that's why these levels are so effective when you learn how to identify them properly. So there was another one. I don't know if the guy who took his profit here, or any profit, or what he did with it, but definitely, you know, for trade management purposes, you know, this is a decent move up here in that, and you know, you don't want to be losing money on a trade like this. This just needed like a 10 or 11 pip risk in it, so you can see that it made, you know, over 2 to 1 up into this level here. The last one I want to show you is on the US Canadian dollar pair, and then this pair has been in a general uptrend on a daily chart, right? And this is what we're seeing on it. Again, it came to this level here. Okay, so that's a daily level. What is price going to do there? This is what we don't know. And so we go to our 4-hour chart, and it was the same level on a 4-hour chart, basically. You see this? We had this negative candle here coming into the day. Then we go down to our 15-minute chart, and here's that same level here. What does it do? Here's another one of these pattern setups right in here. This is another one of these swing break rotation patterns. And the sell was right up into here. And here was an initial move down, certainly enough to get risk out of it and or take some profit. And when you do that, you can either move your stop. If you take some profit, you can move your stop to break even, like to your entry, or you can put your stop just above one of these levels, so that even if you get stopped out, you're still going to make a few pips, and you're giving yourself a chance for a further move down to the downside. And then there's ample opportunity. If you held it further and didn't get stopped out here, you had ample opportunity to take more profit, because you are counter trend. This is a pair that is moving up on a daily chart, that is. I'm talking about the daily trend. And so you certainly could have taken some profit out of that one. Okay? Hope that all makes sense and help. And you know that you can get an idea of how we approach our scalping. And actually, Darkwood is the same thing with a longer term swing trading, etc. In a very similar manner. Anyway, not exactly the same, just because of differences in styles of trading, but very, very similar. So I hope those examples were helpful, and you know, you can get an idea of the price structure that we like to see for a valid trade setup. If I may be allowed to give a shameless little plug for our services, this is what we do every day in our scalping service. And Darko does a super analysis of all the pairs each day for his longer term trading service, which is mostly swing trading. And that's just perfect for those who just don't have the time to be at their computer to take short-term scalpy trades. You can check out our services by clicking on the link in the text below this video or in the email that you received. And listen, you know, you can always try out the service for a month, and then if you like what you see and you want to convert to a longer-term membership, just let us know. No sweat. We can accommodate you, and we'll apply that first month payment to the longer-term price, which works out way cheaper. Thanks, folks. Hope you all have a great trading week.